Now, the Lenten season is characterized by three main tenets: prayer, almsgiving, and fasting. I'll give you some tips and recommendations to work on each one of those areas. Let's begin with fasting. This is probably the most common one that we associate with Lent because it's the idea of giving something up during this period of Lent. You might be familiar with someone who gives up something very simple for Lent, giving up chocolates or sweets or their favorite drink during this 40-day period. That's a good place to start too. But I want to challenge you to go beyond that. Not than just giving up a small sacrifice, but really to get in the spirit of the season, focus on what areas of your life do you most want to improve. Is there a vice you're trying to overcome or a virtue that you're striving towards? Those should always be linked, moving away from a vice and towards a virtue. So the challenge I give you now is, as you think about what to give up for Lent, use something to fill that in as a good. For instance, maybe sweets really are your thing. Are you partaking of sweets so much that it's affecting your relationships or your own personal health? Then it probably is worth taking the time to sacrifice, but then to fill it with something good. Continuing with that very simple example, you give up something like sweets. That's because you want to focus on your health. Fill that instead with a positive. What healthy food are you going to eat instead? Go so far as to make a menu for yourself. Remember that fasting doesn't just have to be about food. During the Lenten season, we will actually have official fast days on Ash Wednesday, and then at the end, we fast again for a full day on Good Friday. Of course, we'll have the Friday fasts as well, giving up meat on Fridays of Lent. Those are all small things, but again, I want to really push you to go beyond that. Think of a practice that you can give up during the entire season of Lent, something just for yourself on those areas that you want to improve on.